Guess we'll wait until we get some people in the chat. So I go listen to my music. Wasn't planning on doing nothing tonight, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I uploaded a video. And I was kind of hoping that was all I had to do today. But we know how this works. We already know how this stuff works. You know what I'm saying? So as I go back to my no, not home to the youth. Not home to the youth. I wish it was home to the youth, but nah, going back to Illinois. Turn out my face a little bit. All right. See how many we get in. I've been kind of down a little bit down today, so I haven't really talked to anybody today, man. It's kind of crazy for me, so you know how that goes sometimes, man. But let's go ahead and get into this discussion, man. Not going to be on long. I just figured I'll come on and, you know what I'm saying, let you guys let me know what you think about what's going on. What's up, brethren? What's good with you? J. Kane, we got J. Kane, Isaiah in the chat, J. Kane. Roger 205. I can't. Edgar Tefel. I hope Dennis J. Same Productions 1. My boy Eugene, my brother Eugene Hart Sr. Dennis J. Vilma, I can't pronounce your first name. Kelsey Stewart, DeAndre Moore, Edwin, and the main Kane 352. All right, let's go ahead and get into what's going on, man. As it just came out about 40, 50 minutes ago, I put my headphones on. About 40, 50 minutes ago, it came out that Jeff Thomas will be attending the University of Illinois. I'm told that it was, well, I'm not told. It's not like it's breaking news. It said that he was, it was his decision to make. It was his decision to make. It had nothing to do with, it has absolutely nothing to do with him or, you know, what he wanted to, I mean, absolutely nothing to do with the University of Miami. It was something that he wanted to do. I guess he decided to weigh his options, and the young man decided he wanted to go home. I'm not going to get upset with him about that. It's just a decision that he decided to make. So he is most definitely not coming back to the University of Miami. It's kind of a blow. I'm definitely not too happy with it, but it's also his decision to make. So I'm not upset with him making that decision. You know what I'm saying? At all. Not even a little bit upset with him making a decision that the young man decided to make. He will not be bashed or anything like that over here because it was his decision to make. So, yeah, he will not be coming to the University of Miami. He will not be coming back to the University of Miami. So we're just going to have to focus on the young receivers that we have, the young receiver that we brought in. And, yeah, we still got Harley. I mean, we have a lot of talent. We got a lot of talent on this roster. Definitely wanted to keep Jeff Thomas. Harley, Pope, Hightower, you're right. We have guys that are definitely great in their own rights, man, and we don't have to depend on one guy. But at the end of the day, Jeff Thomas would have been a great get back. It would have been great for him to for us to be able to get him back in the fold. But being that we couldn't get him back in the fold, Now it's time to focus on the receivers that we have. So let's do that. Let's talk about. We're gonna take phone calls. Let's talk about some of the receivers that we do have, and what do you guys think about how they will fare out now that we definitely know Jeff Thomas will not be back. You know what I'm saying? We know he will not be back. So I'm trying to look up something. I'm trying to look up the roster right now and just look at um what are we what are we what do we have at receiver? Because I know we're loaded at receiver, but it's all about, you know what I'm saying, utilizing the talent that we have. We were just so deep last year, and we so underachieved last year that it made zero sense how we underachieved last year. So this year we're just gonna have to. I don't believe that we're gonna underachieve with the roster that we have put together this year. So I'm gonna try to go down this wide receiver depth, make sure I got everybody right. And I think Lawrence Cager, I'm not, but I think he's definitely transferring out as well. So I mean, but we're gonna have to. I'm trying to go down the depth chart. If anybody want to come in and help me out real quick, like go ahead and come in and help me out with some of the wide receiver positions, or who you may or may not like at receiver. But the way what I'm looking at, man, we're still pretty low at receiver, man. Um, was Darrell Langham? He's a senior, so I don't think Langham is coming back. I know Hartley's coming back. He was a sophomore. I don't think we redshirted him. Um, now, so I definitely don't think Hartley's coming back. We got Brian Miller. Um, I think I'm looking at we got evidence, and that's a guy I would love to see get out there and get some playing time now. I would love to see Evidence Njoku actually get out and get some playing time as well. So this is an opportunity for that young man to show his skill set. I believe he's fast. He's very tall and athletic. He maybe need to put a little bit of weight on, but I definitely would love to see um, what Evidence Njoku can do, because he's definitely he's a big guy, man. But they got him listed at. They got him listed at. I don't know what they're talking about his weight, because I don't think he's 225 pounds. No way in the world. There's no way Evidence is two. There's no way Evidence is 225. And they don't have his height on here for some reason. I think he's like 6'5". What Evidence like 6'5", 6'5", something like that. They got him listed at 225, and I don't see him at 225. So like I said, we have talent. We have talent at the receiver position. We also have talent coming in. Mark Pope. Mark Pope could be one of those guys as well. Um, like I'm graduated. That's what I thought. We don't need a new Barrios. We need the guys that we have to step up. I'm not a big fan of calling somebody the next somebody. Just my opinion. I'm not a big fan of calling somebody the next somebody. Yeah, that's why I thought he was like 6'6". I thought he was like 6'6", Ralph. I definitely don't think he's 225 pounds though. Judy C, appreciate it, Miss Judy C, with a $5 donation to the chat. Thank you so much. I think this is the first time I'm seeing your picture on the chat. So I'd like to welcome you to the 1219 family. Appreciate you coming over here. Most definitely appreciate the donation. Thank you so much. I didn't give guys enough time to get into the chat. I didn't give people enough time to get into the chat. So it's like, got the mascot to 25. Yeah, I definitely don't think he's 225 pounds. But No, I don't think he trolled too much. I think he really wanted to open his options. I mean, bro, we want these kids to be adults, and then at the same time want them to make decisions that kids would make. I think it's a business decision for him. I believe that. Oh, he's going to Illinois, Judy. He's definitely going back home. We want these kids to make decisions. If you go for a job interview, you're not just gonna take the first job that comes. And if you quit a job, you're not just gonna go back to them without weighing your options. So that's what he did. He made a grown man's move by coming back to Miami to see what was going on, how was it going to benefit him and the school. And he decided to go. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. I mean, we don't know. He's gonna go in the draft regardless. I don't think he has to sit out a year because of his grandmother's ill. His grandmother's sick, so I believe that he gets a waiver for that. So I don't believe he has to sit out a year. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't believe he has to sit out a year. I believe that his grandmother is sick, so he can go back. I hear Sam Bruce say he wants to come back to the University of Miami. I'm not sure how that works. I don't know if Manny Diaz's staff wants him, but I definitely hear that he wants to come back. So we'll see. I believe he'll be a star at Illinois. And what's wrong with wanting to go back home and represent where you grew up at? I mean, I know it's just St. Louis, but it's the same area. I don't know if Sam Bruce is a walking problem because I haven't heard. All right, when you make those type of statements, what have you heard bad about Sam Bruce since he's left Miami? Have you heard anything bad about Sam Bruce? Because you saying Sam Bruce is a walking problem. What proof do you have of that, or what evidence do you have that he's a walking problem? Because since he's left Miami, I haven't heard a peep out of him. I haven't heard him in no news, no nothing. So when you say he's a walking problem, explain that to me. Let me know what you're talking about. Because I haven't heard anything about Sam Bruce since he's left the University of Miami. This this is these are the things these are the things that discourage me about football fans all across the country. There that was at the time he was in Miami. I said, since he's left Miami, what have you heard bad about him? He's not going to be in East St. Louis though. He's going to be in Illinois. He's not going to be in East St. Louis. He's going to be at Illinois. Two different areas. That's what I mean. People. You know what bugs me out about people, especially older people, is that we tend to be some of the most closed-minded, stupid people on earth because you don't remember the bad shit you did as a child, but you want kids to suffer because of mistakes that they made as a child. You haven't heard anything bad about Sam Bruce since he left the University of Miami, but but you want to say he's a walking problem. I don't know he's a walking problem. You can't give me any example of him being a walking problem since he left Miami. And when I ask you to give me an example, you give me an example before when he was enrolled at Miami as a freshman, as an 18-year-old kid. Way too judgmental, not understanding anything about life because people forget what they did, or maybe you were brought up with a silver spoon in your mouth and don't understand how kids make mistakes. Appreciate that, Kelsey. Exactly, especially if he hasn't done anything wrong. If he hasn't done anything wrong, he hasn't made any mistakes since he left Miami. But you know what? The same people who talk shit about the young man, if he come in and ball out of control, will be the same people that'll be cheering for him as a hurricane. Those will be the same people that'll be up doing backflips, saying, I'm glad we got Sam Bruce back. And I'll be the same one saying, weren't you that same ass clown who was talking shit about him when he left? Aren't you that guy? When he wanted to come back, aren't you that same guy who said you didn't want him back? Appreciate it, man. I've had this jacket for years, man. I actually got two of them. I got an older one that I may give away, but it's cracked up and stuff. It's cracked and everything. But I may still give it away to somebody in the chat. Matter of fact, let me see if I can. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna walk away for a second and see if I have it. Hold on. So yes, I do have it. It's right here. I'm gonna put it in the cleaners, and I might do this as a giveaway because they're hard to find. But it is an older one. It's real old. You see the sleeves are, cracked and stuff. I don't know if I can get that fixed in the cleaners. I know I can clean it, but I don't know if I can fix those cracks right there on the sleeve that happened to it. You see, it's kind of cracked up. But I may put it in the cleaners and do it as a giveaway just for somebody, that want to sport it to a game of, you know what I'm saying, or just to have it. You guys let me know if I should do this as a giveaway. Let me know if I should do that as a giveaway. Or should I just keep it? How about that? You guys let me know that. I may give that and a hat away together. I'll drop it off at the cleaners and have it cleaned up and see what I should do with it. I don't know. Like I say, it's not in the greatest condition. Yeah, hey. I think it'd still be a cool giveaway for somebody who hadn't had a Miami jacket. I love my jacket. I really don't want to give it away. I was trying to find a way to fix it. Maybe I can find a way to fix it. I don't know. But I may put in the cleaners and do it as a giveaway. I might put some patches on it. Hook it up with. I'll probably hook it up with one of my hats. But I might go put some that'd be a good idea. Put some iron-on patches over the cracks that the hurricane like the championships or whatever, over the cracks and stuff. That might be a good idea. So I might do that as a giveaway. See what people think about that. Yeah, you can call. You can call right now. Yeah, phone lines most definitely open. You can call right now. So phone lines are open. So yeah, go ahead and call in. I'll put it in the chat as well. Make sure I put it in the chat. Let me see something. I just put it in the chat. What's going on, bro? What's good with you?
Hey, what's up? Hey, this is Raphael's Mask. I was pop.
What's good with you? What's good with you, bro?
Hey, man, I gotta be kind of quick. I'm on a break in class, but I just wanted to. This is about the Jeff Thomas thing. So two things. One is kind of a bias. So I'm not even gonna say that because that's a biased opinion. But what I mean by I feel like the business decision would have been Miami is because, like, one, I know where he comes from. Like, East St. Louis, I'm like 20 minutes away from there. I mean, it's just like any ghetto. You know what I'm saying? It's a trap. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to take yourself out of that environment to put yourself in a better situation. Now, you said that, yes, the University of Illinois is in Champaign. It's like 2.5 hours away, but that's a lot closer to get back home compared to where he was in Miami.
Have you ever been to Miami? Have you ever been to Coral Gables?
I hear you.
I'm saying, have you ever been to Coral Gables?
The Coral Gables, I have not, but Coral Gables, that's a good part of Miami, right?
Yeah, but do you understand how close it is to the inner city and how much trouble he can get in Miami as well? I mean, it's a lot of those cats being in the inner city, and Miami is like, it's very, very easy to get in trouble in Miami. I mean, you can get in trouble in Miami way quicker than even if being at home, you can get in trouble in Miami quicker.
Well, I don't know. I mean, because, back home, you got friends, you got family that's encouraging you more compared to, like I said, you can get in trouble anywhere. I get that.
See, my difference is in Miami, though, if you're a football player, you're looked at as a god almost. So you have people encouraging you with money. You know what I'm saying? You have you have way more temptation in Miami than he would have in East St. Louis, because you have people you can get in corporate type trouble in Miami, getting in the clubs for free and accepting handouts and all of it's definitely, you can definitely get in a lot of trouble in Miami. I mean, I know about St. Louis. I don't know as much about it as you do, but it's hard for me to say. I just can't bash the kid for wanting to go home. I'm gonna let you finish though.
Well, that's number one. And number two, now, I'm going to go ahead and say the bias part. Now, again, I haven't been to Miami, but I'm just on the outside looking in. But I'm looking at, if you look at the atmosphere at Miami compared to the atmosphere that's going to be where he is now, to me, I know if I was a big-time recruit and it was either Miami or Champaign, Illinois, or if you look at other schools like Tuscaloosa or Clemson or whatever, for me, Miami is a no-brainer.
Oh, for me too. For me too. I agree with you.
That's a bias part.
Oh, no, it's not being biased. To me, it's a smart business decision too, because I feel like you'll go into the NFL faster at Miami than you would at the Fighting Line. Hold on 1 second. $5 donations from to Daria. I'm trying to pronounce your name, Harris. Appreciate that. Thank you for that $5 donation. But I just feel like with his skills, that 1 year he did at Miami, and he's not going to have to sit out at Illinois. He's going to the league. His speed by itself. He didn't even have to go to school this year and get invited to the combine. He's going to the league. He's going to the league. His skill set, his speed, his jumping ability, his hands, he's going to the league regardless.
Right, but my thing is that he's going to have to sit out this year. So
no, that's not true. That's not true, because I think his grandmother's sick, and there are waivers for that now.
So I haven't heard about his grandmother.
Yeah, I think his grandmother's sick as well.
We'll see. I mean, that's a 50-50 thing, though, right? I mean, he could, or if he would have came back to Miami, he definitely would have been able to play this year, like 100%.
Most definitely. Yes. Hey, Canes fan, my bad. Hey, Canes fan 352. You're not going to say that over here, so you can tighten that up. But we're not talking about kids like that over here. If you want to do that, you can go somewhere else and do it. But we're not doing that, because oh, my bad. You said, I read that wrong. I'm gonna let you say that. I read that wrong. I'm gonna let you say that. My bad. I read it wrong. How did I read that wrong with my dumb behind? You can say that. Yeah, I meant to let that through. Thomas Brown, you're right. You can talk about Thomas Brown. He called kids cancers. And I got another Portia K with a $5 donation checking in from Florida. Appreciate you, Portia K. Thank you so much. Go ahead, my brother. I'm sorry. I gotta read the donation. I get choked out. You know that.
Oh no, you good. No, you good. So that, I mean, that's all I really want to say. Is that, I mean, you can go either way. I get it. I just feel like sometimes you got to take, get away from from your environment that you're used to provide, a better future.
I agree with you 110%. I agree with you.
That's my opinion.
I'm agree with you because I had to do that in order for me to grow in life. I had to move. I'm from New York, and I moved from New York. I was going back and forth to Florida every summer. Then my mom's passed. I moved to Florida when I was 17, and then moved back to New York when I was 18, back and forth. And the same environment kept me in the same rep. But when I moved to South Carolina, when I was 26, I actually was able to grow a lot more because I was around nobody I knew. Nobody. I knew nobody here. You know what I'm saying? So it helped me grow a lot faster. So I totally agree with you on getting out of that environment. But I think 2 hours away is a decent getaway, as long as he can get his hands on his shoulder.
Trust me, I'm not going to cut you off. Trust me. He's going to be here way too much than what he should. I promise you that. He's going to be here with that being that close. He's going to be here way more than he should.
But then he's going to have to. Then that's going to be something that he's going to have to deal with. That's going to be something that he's going to have to deal with if he decides to tear his career up, because it could be a great decision or it could be the worst decision of his life. But it's a decision it's a grown man decision, and I can't get mad at that grown man decision. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like he didn't think it out, because he at least came back to Miami to figure out what he really wanted to do. So I can at least give him that kind of credit.
I don't know if you saw the truth, but you basically you have to look it up. But he said something that he was talking to somebody from the media, and they asked him about was their interest of Miami taking them back, and he said, like, was there any communication? And he said, no, not really. So
maybe Miami didn't want him back.
So but if on whatever the radio station is down there, they talk to the OC. Was it Jeff, whatever his name is?
Yeah, I don't pay attention to QAM. QAM is a trash station.
Right, they interviewed him, and they said, he vaguely said that they were in communication with Jeff Thomas. So that's what I'm saying. It's some BS. He's saying that they really didn't talk to him. OC said they did. So it's like somebody's lying. And if it is on Jeff Thomas' side, I mean, that just shows his maturity. Like I said, I know he's a kid. He's going to make mistakes. I get it, but at the end of the day, we need a new culture in Miami. But I got to get out there. I got to get back to class. But I just want to.
What you taking up, my brother? What you taking up, your mind? What you taking up, your mind?
My MBA, business administration.
Damn, Mr. NBA, I got my ABN.
Oh, yeah, I got 6 more months, man. So I'm
congratulations, my brother. Congratulations. I got off of my what is it called? Section 8. I got off of that, so I'm growing now. So you getting your MBA, and I'm not gonna get on Section 8. Hey man, you spread the do me a favor, when you get in that MBA, man, you need to be on Facebook spreading that positivity and letting people know it's a journey, but you can do it.
It's hard, being a single father and all that too. So yeah, it's rough. That's why I'm counting down these 6 months.
Hey, congratulations to you, my brother. I'm really, really proud of you, man. And when you graduate, let's throw a party on Facebook for you.
I got you. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get down. I'm trying to make it to Orlando to the Florida Gator game. I might go down there by myself. I'm trying to convince my cousin, because for whatever reason, he's a Gator fan. So I'm trying to convince him to go. I might try to go down there by myself.
Tell him we're killing Gators.
I'm trying to work it out.
He don't need to come. Tell him we got to ship him over to the Gator side anyway. So let me take this next call, my brother. Appreciate you, my brother. Good luck on that too. All right.
Appreciate it.
Yo, who we got calling in from Miami?
What's going
on? You kind, well, that was quick.
What's going on, sir? What's the problem, man?
Who we got, man?
There's Reggie, man. Come down here. I just started really listening to you for the past couple of months, so I just wanted to shout you out, man.
Appreciate it, man.
It hurt, man. I ain't gonna lie, because I thought he was coming back. I seen what they did yesterday and everything with the meeting they had, and how the kids look so happy. They look so, you know, it was a different feeling. You know what I'm saying? So I thought he maybe wanted to come back and because he can do it, man. He can come back and with this offense, I think we're gonna be running. It's gonna be serious if he would came back, man.
Well, man, but I understand his decision not to come back, though. I'm not gonna, like I say, he wanted to be closer to home. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to get upset with a young man for wanting to be closer to home. So I'm not. What I'm glad he did was I'm glad that he actually thought it out. Came back to Miami and talked to people and thought I'm more proud of that than I am upset at him deciding to go to Illinois.
Because I know I hear you that you don't like 5'6". I would listen to him when they had the OCO, and he was like, he the way how he was sounding, like it was a chance for him to come back. The way how he was sounding this morning. So
I mean, sometimes we don't get the whole story. Yeah, it may have been a chance for him to come back, but at what regard or what type of punishment, or just was it best suited for him? It can't be what's best suited for us as fans. It has to be what's best suited for the kids first.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And we get into this concept that those kids owe us. You know what I'm saying? We get into this that those kids owe us, and those kids don't owe us.
True. I wish him well, but I didn't think this season, the way how it's looking, it's unknown. You know what I'm saying? It's real unknown right now what we're going to do. But I think them kids decided to play for Manny. So a lot of fans down here is hyped. Like I said, I've been really listening. I said, let me call it right quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you said you be coming down here, so I'm probably going to have to catch up with you at a game or something.
Yeah, I got season tickets. I got season tickets, so I'll be at. I'll be at some games, or I'll give away some tickets. And plus, I'm my press pass and everything. So, I'll be at some games. I'm going to the Florida game, but I'm not going. We're going to a bar. We're gonna do my family reunion. We're gonna do the 1219 family reunion down there. So.
Yeah, I know. And I know you said you wanted to do something down here for the beans and the poking beans.
Yeah.
I know they about to close them soon, so I know you and 786 talk. So
Yeah, I want to get that done. And I wish they wouldn't close them. I wish they would just revamp them. I'm serious. Because where are you putting people at?
Yeah, and it's been going downhill for years, man. They closed a lot of projects now, and a lot of people moving up to Carol City. That's where all the killing and stuff is going on out there. So it's just real crazy down here. So I gotta say, I wish the kid well. I really do wish the kid well. I wish he would have stayed, because that piece right there, that's a big piece. Like, they can do so much with the offense that I think he's going to try to run, because I think it's going to be a multiple spread. I think he's going to try to put DJ in multiple positions. And
I'm looking.
He could have been that Percy Harvin, man.
But see, I'm looking at this by Christopher Wright too. I don't know who Christopher Wright, who made the comment first, but Christopher Wright he's saying just play Pope. He said exactly, just play Pope, move Pope, and we're loaded at receivers. I mean, we're loaded at receiver, man. And like I say, we are loaded. So it's not. I'm not saying we're not going to miss Jeff, because Jeff is he was a big, but he was a big piece because he got the ball thrown to him more, because that's who the quarterback is more comfortable with. When the coach got in the game, the big piece was Harley. You see what I'm saying? And he was a big piece, man. So was Harley. And they were both, and Harley was rated higher than Thomas coming out of school. A lot of people didn't know about Jeff Thomas until the All-American game. A lot of Miami fans didn't know about him.
Well, he was a four-star. When I know I've seen a couple of weeks coming out.
I know, but a lot of Miami fans didn't. But a lot of Miami fans didn't know about him because he wasn't even considering Miami until the All-American game.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of.
But I was going to say, I know my bad, because I know he chose at his signing day. That's when he picked up.
I know, but did you see him before? Did you see him play before signing day?
Not
Do you see him playing the All-American game?
Yeah.
You see him playing the All-American game?
Yeah, I've seen him in the All-American game, but
that's the only, and he didn't even. No one even knew he was considered Miami at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, listen, man, we have enough good receivers on this roster, and I'm definitely not gonna be upset or bashing. You're not bashing. I'm just saying. I've seen guys bash. I've seen guys bash. I've seen guys bash him. You know what I'm saying?
And I want that to agree with you about they still kids. So I want that to agree with you about they still kids. So you gotta let them kids. They gotta learn how to make mistakes, man. So it's sad, but I just wish this year that this team can be like. I want everybody that didn't choose Miami to regret it. I want them guys to have. I want them to look like when I was.
I don't want them to regret it though.
No, I want the kids to regret it. I want the kids
I don't.
On TV.
I don't want them to regret it. I don't want them to regret it though. I don't want them to regret it though.
No, I'm not talking about like Jeff Thomas. I'm just talking about.
Oh, talking to the kids that didn't pick Miami. I don't want them to regret it because I wouldn't have chose Miami with Mark Richt playing, especially if I was an offensive guy. I wouldn't have chose Miami this year. There's no way in the hell I would have chose Miami this year. I wouldn't have. If I was a top flight receiver or running back or offensive lineman or quarterback or anything on the side of the ball, I would not have chose Miami over anybody, any Power 5 school in the country with Mark Richt calling plays and his son being there.
True, because that offense is. One thing I disagree with you about a little bit is that offensive line, but we'll see what they do.
You can't disagree with me about it. I mean, you can, but you can't. Because listen to me, man. Whose fault was that they didn't move? Let me explain something to you, man. Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you, man. You have 5 offensive linemen, right?
Yes, sir.
And you have 4 defensive linemen, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you got the center who can either drop down on the tackle or he can help on right or left tackle, right? Mm-hmm. But when you're stacking 8 and 9 men in the box because they know that you're going to run on first and second down, and then they're blitzing on third down, so you're sending 7 and you only have 5 to block. What can you do?
I understand that part. They just seem like they wasn't bullies.
But they weren't big time out. Most offenses, you can't be a bully when you got 8 on 5.
And it seems like I say, that's one thing we'll see how.
Bro, you can't. It's impossible. Just go back and look at them games and look at how they stack the box against us every single play.
I know against
every play.
The LSU game.
Every game they did it. Every game they did it.
Majority of the game, yeah.
Every game they did it. Which one offensive line to do?
I'm talking about the Virginia game.
They stacked the box. They stacked the box. Every game. Bro, I was calling every game. They stacked the box against us every single game. You didn't even have a tight end motion. So the linebacker don't even have to think about moving. Once he's set, he's set. A safety never thought about moving because once they're set, they're set. The only motion we had in our offense last year was a running back shifting from the right side of the quarterback to the left side of the quarterback. That's it. So the defense is set. I'm willing to bet you a cold drink that our offensive line will look 1,000 times better this year than they looked last year.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I can't say. Okay, we'll see how they do this year because there's going to be a new offense. At Red Talk, everybody keeps saying, this. I don't think he's going to run the same offense that he did in Arkansas. And he was keep saying, this was the Alabama. He was the Alabama quarterback coach.
Yeah, people are saying.
I don't know what offense he's going to run. I think he's going to come with something new that nobody don't know.
I ain't going to say that, but he come with a pro-style spread offense. That's what he's going to come with.
He come with a pro-style spread, but we don't know how it's going to be. That's what I'm basically trying to say. Because everybody keeps saying, because I don't know. Like I said, I work and I be on YouTube a lot. I listen to you. I listen to a couple of people, whatever. And they showing a lot of stuff with the quarterback. They show a lot of stuff with Arkansas. I don't think he's gonna run that same offense. I don't show it.
I'm not showing none of that. I'm gonna watch and see.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna wait and see.
I thought just to come back because, like I say, I just want to do what I seen last night. That's what I seen this morning. when I seen what he did with the Mets. People were saying, "Oh, that's bull crap." This and that. Man, that's what made me want to run.
We wanted Jeff to come back for us, not for him.
True. And I agree with you on that, bro.
So I mean, that's.
And so, man, you got to calm down sometimes.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Man, get y'all.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. If I calm down, then I'm another station.
I'll be.
If I calm down, then I'm somebody else. Do you want me to be somebody else, or you want me to be me?
Y'all be want to fight. I'm like, come on, now.
Who be wanting to fight? Who wants to fight?
I heard some of they people. What's the name? What is it? Jamaican.
There was nothing talking, but there was not one thing. That was not one thing said about fighting.
Y'all boys get too.
But
we be like that.
That's how you're supposed to be, though. That's what this channel's about. Let me explain something to you. If you want corporate bullshit, then there's plenty of stations out here for you to go get corporate bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
That's why I fuck with you. I fuck with you the wrong way.
Yeah, this station is. I'm from the hood. I live in the suburbs, and I'm not changing who I am for nobody. And I've had money offered to me for me to change who I am, and I'll be who I am. I'm not being something that I'm not, because then I'm not authentic. Plus, you know what I'm saying? Then I got to shave my beard, shave my handsome beard. You know what I'm saying? I can't shave my handsome beard and, you know, get rid of. Nah, I'm not dogging it no more. I let it go. I get a lot of compliments on it too. So you know what I'm saying? I mean,
this is my first time calling, man. I'll pick you up. I got with this. Subscribe to your channel, man. I really do appreciate
it. And tell all your friends. That's what I be getting mad about. I get mad because I don't have enough subscribers. That's what I get upset about.
Matter of fact, I did it on both. I did it on both of my phone. I did it on my wife.
Yeah, go.
I did it on my YouTube channel.
You in Miami?
Yeah.
So you ought to know 1,000 people in Opa-locka that can subscribe to the channel. Spread the word. That's what I'm gonna do with this. That's what I might do with this jacket. Whoever can give me the most subscribers might get the jacket. And I had.
I see the jacket.
You know what I'm saying?
I went to get well, man. I know you got people calling and stuff. I say, don't let them get you out of character, man. Keep
I'm always in character.
Yeah, it's gonna work out, man.
I'm always in my character.
Like I said, it hurt. It hurt to see, because I thought, man, because once I heard that, it's up on the news down here. Oh, it's Thompson team. So I've been looking at it for the past week. I'm like, man, I think we can get him to come back. You know, they talk to him right. Probably got to bump us off a little bit. Do what you have to do.
Yeah.
You know, Jalen Hurts was down here last night. He took him to round 112.
I seen that.
They took him to, he went on Club Live, and, you know, his dad had all on the youth stuff. So it's like, I kind of agree with you. I don't care, but I do care. And everybody keeps saying, he needs to come. I'm still iffy about that, because I don't want. It's already fragile down here, man. These kids is not picking on me like when I was in high school. I went to high school with Santana Motion.
They weren't picking like that too often when you weren't in high school, though.
No,
we still weren't getting people.
One that really was the first one to go. Everybody else was going to Florida State at that time.
That's what I'm saying.
That's when everybody started coming back. Okay, we going to represent the youth. So
listen, man, you know when kids represent the youth, when the youth represents them. Yeah. Period, point blank, man. When the youth starts representing the kids will start representing the youth.
So
stop getting these coaches in here. Stop getting these coaches in here who just want to come and be preachers.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True. Period. Like I say, man, I think, man, he's gonna do something. I'm really hoping that he do something. Like I said, I like what he did with his little meeting with the dummies, and it's something new. Like, we gotta be with the turnover chain. That was something new. Yeah, I know people got their own little thing, but it wasn't nothing like the turnover chain. Florida got a wall when on Billboard they put how many people had. Man, that turnover thing changed the game. Every time you see something at the Armor game, they got a big old. When the kids used to score.
So you see my turnover chain?
That came from mine.
Did you see my turnover chain? Did you see my turnover chain? The gold one?
I think yours, the one with the Sebastian part, right?
Yeah. You see how that one look? You see how that one look, right? You see how heavy that one is? Look at this one here, man. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy.
I just want to check you out. Don't remember go back in with the wire.
Ain't no giveaway on this one, though. Ain't nobody getting that one. Nah, ain't no giveaway on that one. You got to buy that one. You got to buy that one. I appreciate you, though, my brother. Thanks, man.
All right, man. I'm going to check you out. I'm going to try to follow a little bit more often, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I do feel good. This kind of is a blow because I've been hearing so much stuff going on.
Hey, I'm going to have to get you back in. I'm going to have to get you back in because you're starting to be like my boy New Jersey Ross, Jamaica Kane. You long-winded.
Yeah.
And I got to take some. And I'm about to take some more calls. My boy Jamaica Kane. My boy Jamaica Kane, every time he talk, he'd be like, all right, I got one more thing. And that one more thing.
Go ahead, my brother. I'm just going to hit you up, my brother, man. So I'll let you, man. Go.
Appreciate you, my brother. Thanks.
All right, now.
All right. Yeah, he'd be like my boy Jamaica Kane. Long-winded, man. Long-winded. But, hey, man. I don't have any problem with O-line. And Brian, you say Illinois is a joke, right? But look at your own team. We've been a joke for a long time. You know what I got to hear, Brian, every time I argue with any other team, any other what I have to hear when I argue with any other team, whether it's an SEC team or ACC team, you know what I have to hear about Miami? I have to hear y'all haven't won that. Y'all haven't won the ACC since y'all been in it. They take us as a joke. So you say Illinois is a joke. A lot of teams across the country, a lot of their fans are taking us as a joke. I see. So what's the difference? We got to earn it back. So when you say that we're a joke, oh, Illinois is a joke, they take us as a joke. So I'm just saying. I hope he's going to OU. Thank you. A lot of those teams can't whoop us. Well, we lost 4 in a row to Georgia Tech, Virginia. Who was the other two? Who was the other 2 teams that were trash? We lost 4 in a row. Duke. And who else was it? So we lost Georgia Tech, Virginia, 2 basketball schools in Virginia and Duke. And who was the other one? It's one more team. Georgia Tech, Virginia, Duke, and Boston College. I'm just saying. That's why people don't like me sometimes, because I'm going to be 100% real with you. I'm not going to bullshit with you, a lie to you just because you want me to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what it's like. So we got to realize, man. We got to realize. I finally got my one dislike. I guess I got my same fan who constantly comes over here and gives me a thumbs down. I think I could do the greatest video of the world. I could have Manny Diaz and the whole team up here. Everybody talking and laughing and having a good time. We don't want a national championship. And the same people who hate me going to hate me regardless. That's funny. And I mention that because it's funny to me. Renegade, you ain't got nothing to talk about. I'm serious. We've never had a coach leave, as a head coach, leave our team to go coach another college team. That's like the ultimate bitch slap, Renegade. I mean, he dumped you for he dumped you for a lesser mate. He left you for somebody that can't do absolutely nothing for you. for him. He went to Texas A&M. I'm gonna keep saying it. He went to Texas A&M, bro. He went to Texas. I mean, he's serious, man. He ain't even divorced y'all. He just left. He just left y'all stranded. He ain't even divorced y'all, man. He just got up and left the kids and shit. Left no money for child support, no money for bread, no money for nothing. Hey, it's the truth. I'm gonna keep saying it too. We have never had a head coach leave us for another team. It wasn't about money. It was not about money. Had nothing to do with money. He got tired of being a talent. Not just that, no disrespect. When you get a real Native American on that horse, then talk to me, man. Then talk to me, man. Mark didn't just walk away. Mark was fired. He didn't just walk away. You know that resign thing? We want you to look good, so we'll say you retired. That's what that was. Yep, the good coaches here leave for the NFL. My training had nothing to do with money. I done said that already. You done said money, and I done told you it had nothing to do with money. I heard one of the other coaches was sleeping with his old lady. Keep playing with me, I'ma mess your old lady. The play and keep claiming you like me, I'll keep messing with me, I'ma bump your old lady. That's what they doing down in Tally Ho. Oh my goodness gracious. Man. It be like that sometimes, man. It bees like that sometimes. So yeah, Jeff Thomas is no longer University of Miami Hurricane. He is headed over to Champaign, Illinois. That is what it is, man. How you know? How I know that? Because I'm not saying it's a fact. I said it was said. I said it was said, Demontre. Demontre, do me a favor. You know the number. If you know something, call. I don't put the for people like you. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you like that no more. I'm gonna just put the number in the chat, and if you got the galls, just call in. How about that? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna stop talking to Renegade too. There's certain people just gonna stop talking to. There's just certain people I'm gonna stop talking to. I'm for real. Just certain things I'm just gonna stop entertaining. Because Renegade, they don't have a Florida State channel, so Renegade on all the Hurricane channels. All right, if Renegade or his teammate want to call in, if Renegade or his teammate Demontre want to call in, number right there. Y'all can call in together, y'all want to. I give both y'all the business. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my supporters always, man. That's not why he left though. He didn't leave for the bag. He didn't leave for the bag, man. Ain't no good Gator channels either. Oh man. Yeah, he didn't leave for the bag, man. I done put the number in the chat. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, then I'm getting off the chat. So if Demontre or Renegade want to call in, I'm gonna give you the 55 minutes. If you don't call in by 55, I'm not taking a phone call. Oh my goodness, he's scared too. He's scared too. Demontre's scared too. I'm gonna stop listening to Demontre. Demontre running. He running like Jumbo did to Texas. Hey, if you take the N word out of that, I would. You know what? I'm gonna show it anyway. I'm gonna even though I don't want to show, I'm gonna show it anyway. I'm gonna show it anyway. I don't want to show it, but I'm gonna show it just because how hilarious it is. He said we got backpack. We got backpack ends in the chat with Summer's Eve and Tampa. Oh God. Oh, that's a good one. That's what they carry in the backpack. Imitation is this key. Y'all imitating us. We ain't imitating y'all, man. What are you talking about? Y'all boys got Louis with Lily. Y'all got Louis. Y'all got Louis back. Louis backpacks, man. Come on, Louis. How about my Louis Vuitton? Louis. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, you ain't called nothing. You ain't called nothing. My phone ain't ring. People hear my phone. My phone's sitting right here. You ain't called nothing. You ain't called nothing, Renegade. Last number on my call, you ain't called nothing. And if that was you, where you call from? Where you call from? You call from Washington State? You call, let me see. Let me see if this you right here. Let me see if this you. I'm going to see if this you. Because I did get some missed calls. So 918 number. 918. Let me see. I got you. I'm calling you right back. I'm calling you right back.
Yeah, bro, I told you I called,
man. Hey, answer this question. You from Oklahoma? You from Oklahoma?
No, I'm from Tallahassee.
You live in Oklahoma now?
Yeah.
You ever see, how old are you? How old are you? How old are you? If you don't mind me asking that question. How old are you?
I'm 33.
You ever seen that movie, Officer and Gentleman, with Lou Gossett Jr.?
No, ain't that old.
It's not that old of a movie, but don't take this the wrong way. But Lou Gossett Jr. he asked a question. He said, "Ain't nothing from Oklahoma but steers and queers. Which one are you?"
I don't know for what they saying, but it's 2 times too.
Oh my goodness! I had to do that because that's what Lou Gossett Jr. said.
I don't take none of that serious. Like I said, they got 2 times Heisman Trophy here. They got 2 teams that went to play on 2 times. Back games. I mean,
what are you talking about? What team was to the playoff back-to-back years? Oh, yeah, I don't argue. I don't have no reason to argue with Oklahoma fans.
Okay. Now you just asked me what was up here. I thought I'd tell you.
Okay.
You know, I can talk Miami football. I went to middle school in Miami, Kansas Middle. I know everything. I don't know everything about Miami football. But bro, y'all fans are delusional.
No, y'all fans are delusional. Y'all fans are delusional. Y'all talk more shit. Y'all talk more. Y'all done wasted more time. Let me explain to you, bro. Miami was on probation for damn near 6 years, right? Y'all got 1 national championship out of that. Y'all got 1 national championship out of the whole time we've been down. Y'all got 1 national championship. 1. Y'all have done nothing. Y'all have lost all the time. Top recruiting classes and can't win nothing. You can't help me. You can't help me. Can't help me. I'm going where I go every time. I'm going where I go every time because it's the truth. It's the truth. I'm going where I go every time. You yelling. I can barely hear you. I don't care about that. How many national championships?
You can't talk to me, my man. You can't talk to me.
Well, who leading the series? Who leading the series? Who leading the series? Who's leading the series? Who's leading the series? No, you said I can't talk to you. Who's leading the series? Head matchup. Who has more national championships? How does that not matter? Oh my God, you gotta be shitting me. Don't matter. 2001, 2002. 2001, 2002. No. Bro, we won in 2001. We won in 2000. We went back to back 2001, 2002. What are you talking about? We got one. I tell you what I said. We got one in 2001. What are you talking about? That's it. I don't care what you went to. I don't care what you went to. You're not just gonna come, bro. You're not gonna just come up here screaming. If you gonna come screaming, you're not. All you doing is screaming. All you doing is screaming. You ain't saying nothing. You saying nothing because you're saying nothing. You're saying nothing. You screaming about nothing. Because you're screaming. Because you're screaming. Talk. Yeah. That's what you. Yeah. Yep.
From 1989 until 2019, y'all got one championship. Bro, we got one in 99, 2013. We lost this overall because we have.
We should have been that game. We should have been that game because we beat y'all that year. We should have been in that game. We should have been that game because we beat y'all last that year. And we beat the hell out of Florida in the Sugar Bowl. We should have been in that game. We should have been in that game. We should have been in that game. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, he just.
Okay. Against Oklahoma, we lost against Tennessee because Chris Woodsy got the net edge against Virginia. Bro, we went to Channel. So we could have won like 5 years. Don't get me wrong, we lost, bro. We could have had way more championships, y'all. You can't tell another team who started number one in the nation and finished number one. Who did that top 4 my man? You keep coming out Miami, bro.
That's because we beat y'all ass. That's why. That's because we beat y'all ass. That's why. That's because we got more national championships. That's why. That's because we went 2001, 2002 and got raw because of Ohio State. But we don't make excuses for our quarterback getting hurt. We don't make excuses. And we got more national championships than y'all. We lead the series head-to-head matchup. We lead the series head-to-head matchup against y'all. And most of y'all national championships, we knocked y'all out of them. Just saying. You can talk all you want. Well, it don't stop the fact. It don't stop the fact that we own y'all. 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 They ain't got you because they ain't there. Time out. You ain't won nothing, no. You ain't won nothing, no. What have you won? What have you won? Since Miami been down since 2006, you got one now. Miami been down for 13 years. 13 straight years, you got one national championship. Congratulations. With all that talent, all that top 5 talent, top 3 talent, Clemson passed y'all, Alabama passed y'all, all that top 10 talent, and Dabo Swing. I mean, your dude got his girlfriend, his wife got slept with, he left. All this stuff here, and y'all ain't got nothing. So what? So what? So. And you know why? Because he a grown man and can't coach. Bro, you just screaming. You just blah. You know what you sound like? You sound like blah 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 blah. That's what you sound like right now. That's what you sound like right now. That's what you sound like right now. Either I'm a fat man or not. Either I'm a stack man. That's why. Hey. Blah, blah, blah. That's what you sound like right now. What you sound like? That's what you are. You are mad. I'm listening to you. You mad. You stay mad. Renegade. You in the chat mad every time. All you do is Twitter finger all day long. You in the chat Twitter finger all day. And you still Twitter. And you still Twitter finger. Look at you. I'm good. You upset. I'm smiling. He didn't get a chance. All right, and you trash, and you garbage, and you trash, and you trash, and you trash, and you trash, and renegade is trash, my man. Renegade is garbage, and renegade is garbage, and renegade is trash, and renegade is garbage. What? Huh? Bro, oh my God! Look at you, you like a grown ass child, renegade. You like a grown ass child, bro. That's what you sound like. You sound like a grown ass child, renegade. Renegade. You sound like a kid. You sound like a kid, renegade. You sound like a kid, renegade. Renegade. Anything else, renegade? Renegade. Anything else you want to argue about? You sound like a... What? What? I can't hear you. What kind of phone you on? I can't hear you. Only reason why we beat y'all. Only reason why we beat y'all. Oh my God. Renegade. 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 We beat y'all. We beat y'all. We beat y'all. We beat y'all. Cause we whooped that ass. Cause we whooped that ass. Cause Perry beat y'all. 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 Cause Perry. You ain't gonna tell me nothing. You ain't gonna tell me nothing. Renegade. I'm done arguing with Renegade. He come here arguing and ain't got nothing to say. He sound like blah 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 blah. That Renegade sound blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Hello? Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
What's up, Zoe?
What's up, man?
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. I heard the people talking about something for you to change. Man, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If you change, I'm gonna unsubscribe. I like you just the way you is, man.
I appreciate you.
Change that all.
I appreciate you, man.
You change, I'm letting you know right now. You change, I'm unsubscribe, bro.
That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense, man.
Exactly.
Somebody just unsubscribed the channel. It might have been Renegade. Somebody just unsubscribed the channel. Oh my goodness gracious! I'm gonna
let that lane go, man. That's all I can
blah 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 blah.
On this Jeff Thomas thing, man, you know what? I felt like when LeBron left Miami, you know what I'm saying? You know, sad, but I understood, you know what I'm saying? He went back home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He went back home, man. He went back home.
Yeah, we need that wide receiver, so, you know what I'm saying? He'll be missed, but, you know, we got a lot of talent in that wide receiver room, so we deep, man. So, you know, ain't no sense, you know what I'm saying, making a fuss about it. You know, he gone. He went back home. And it is what it is. You know, like I said, we deep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not upset about him leaving. Not even. I mean, I'm not upset about him leaving. I just can't be.
Didn't like how they was trying to, you know what I'm saying, like beat, like kind of like bad mouth or something like that. Like he ain't gonna go to NFL. I don't know what that man allowed us to do, man.
People,
you know what I'm saying? Don't be wishing it. Don't be wishing no ill will on them kids, man. Nothing like that. That's why I was so happy when they fired that Thomas Brown clown, man.
He up here with me. He up here in South Carolina. He about 15 minutes. Yeah. He about 15 minutes from the house, so I'm kind of worried that he's gonna come looking for me.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say, hey, so ain't he gonna come look for you?
He gonna get what he looking for. He gonna get what he looking for. He come this way. I can promise you that.
Man, that dude a clown. Hey, just give him 2 pieces of the business, man. He'll be all right.
I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that. I ain't fighting unless the thing ain't on me.
You know, man. But the thing that I wanted to ask about this Sam Bruce thing. So what do you think about it?
If he wants to come back and we got room for him, allow him to come back.
Okay. You know, I heard people like, hey, yeah, you know,
people stupid.
You know, he got in trouble in high school.
People stupid. People just like Renegade, crazy ass. Just like Renegade, crazy ass. I'm the only one making excuse for Perry. Whatever. But let me be the only one making excuses for him with your 31-year-old ass. Probably got in more trouble than he did. I don't know. I know I got in a lot of trouble when I was 19. I know that. So you're a kid. It's different between adults. You got grown ass men that don't take care of their kids and talk about these little kids.
Oh yeah, when you said that, you was having that discussion. When you said that, boy, look here. You heard how dude just like, oh, that's something different.
No, it ain't. What's different about it? What's different about it? You got grown ass men. You got grown ass men out here that won't take care of their kids, but they talk shit about other kids.
About other kids.
You know what I call them? You know what I call them? I call them Shaq's daddies. Shaq's daddies.
I call them clowns, man.
I call them Shaq daddies. They'll be on Oprah begging for money when their kids make it.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I call them Shaq's daddies. I call them Shaq's daddies. You tell a kid your ass driving around in a 2018, 19 fucking Camaro or something and renting an apartment, but you want to tell a kid about making a bad decision, dummy. So you spending $70,000 for a car. And you ain't got nowhere to park it at, stupid. That's a childish decision, damn it. How about that? How about that being stupid? How about that being stupid? How about serious? But no, that's different.
Hey, we got all of our coaches now, like all the offensive coaches, or we like listening coaches.
No, we don't have a wide receiver. We don't have a wide receiver coach right now.
Oh, we don't have a wide receiver coach.
Nah, he don't need a wide receiver. We don't have one. We're gonna get one. We don't know. We don't have one yet.
Okay, because everybody was, people started talking, about Lamar Thomas.
That's why I would like. That's why I would like to have. I would like to have Lamar. So I'm trying to see if I can get Lamar on the show one day.
Yeah, man, because you know what I'm saying, because he did a good job at Louisville. Bro.
Yeah, I like Lamar. Hey, let me tell you one. Let me take one or two more. Carl, did you do me a favor though? Since you said if I change, you gonna unsubscribe me. Since you threatened me, right?
Oh yeah.
Because you just threatened me. You just threatened me. You just threatened me. So you just threatened me. So you just threatened me. So I need you to keep it real. I need you to keep it real. Since you threatened me, I'm gonna threaten you. I need you to spread the love out. Where you live at?
Oh, I'm in Orlando now.
All right, I need you to spread the love and help this channel grow. Since I ain't going to, because that's one reason. That's one reason why I can't get subscribers, because I won't change. That's what everybody tell me. I'm telling you what I've been told. I'm telling you what I've been told. The reason why you're slow on those subscribers is because you haven't been changed. So I'll leave it to all the subscribers who don't want me to change to help me grow this channel. Now, you see, I put them on blast, right?
Through my Facebook. Okay, well, through my Facebook, you and family, I'll pass.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about that. I'm on all the Facebook pages. You ain't got to spread it through there. You got to spread it through your family and friends. You got to spread it to your family and friends, yeah. Because Facebook, I'm all on that. Appreciate that, my brother. I'm not going to change them.
All right, man. You be easy, man.
You too, my brother. All right, man.
Yeah.
That was a civil conversation. No blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. This is the last phone call I'm taking because I gotta be up early in the morning, like super early. And I wasn't planning on coming on tonight. blah, 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 blah. Yo, who we got? What's up, Matt? What's good with you?
What's up, man?
You ain't just here to blah, 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 blah. Go off with me just now.
Yeah, it sounded like you was arguing with the Cookie Monster, man.
That's a renegade new name, the Cookie Monster. That's a renegade new name.
I'm gonna make this quick, man. But I was listening to Paul Feinbaum on my way home, and he's saying that his sources is telling him that come Wednesday morning, I guess Manny Diaz is gonna make it official that Jalen Hurts is gonna come to Miami.
I was just told he committed to Oklahoma.
See, that's what I listened. I was just gonna say. I guess when they was at Oklahoma, his dad wasn't really feeling the culture there. I guess people was walking around with number 2 T-shirts on, but the number 2 was like turned upside down, and like I guess he was overlooking it, but it wasn't. I guess his dad wasn't feeling it. And I guess when they landed back in Tuscaloosa, I guess the day or whatever, like he went back to finish, packing up whatever he had, and so I don't know, man. Like I guess we just gotta wait to see what come out of Miami come Wednesday morning.
Yeah, we will most definitely do that. And are you ready for Wednesday afternoon?
Yeah, sure.
All right, McNasty gonna come on Wednesday afternoon and talk some recruiting because McNasty understands recruiting a lot better than I do. So he's gonna come on and help the brother out with some recruiting. It's gonna be Wednesday at 7. You guys get ready for Wednesday at 7, and Mac Nasty will be on talking about recruiting. So you guys follow him. Mac, are you on the 1219 Facebook page?
Yeah, I'm on your Facebook page. Yeah.
Are you on the 1219 one? Are you on the 1219 Facebook page, the Miami Facebook page?
I think I'm on your personal page.
All right. You send me a message so I can add you to the 1219 Facebook page. So message me on Messenger so I can add you to that.
But the other part was, I guess, just him being at Oklahoma, that pressure of having, coming behind 2 Heisman quarterbacks. I don't like I say, I don't think it was him doing so much of the talking on these trips. I think it was more his dad doing a lot of the talking.
I could tell you this here: if he worried about the pressure at Oklahoma, I don't want him at Miami. That means he coming here just because he feel like it ain't no pressure. And that I don't want at all.
That's true. That is very true.
That means you running. That means you running from a challenge.
Yeah, and but I'm guessing though, like him and Lincoln Riley, they had good talks, but like I say, man, ever since last spring, it's always been about his dad word. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing I don't. That's another thing I don't want to deal with. Your daddy running everything.
Yeah, his dad is like the LeVar Ball of college football right now.
So why would you want that in your locker room?
Exactly.
We just got rid of LeVar Ball of college football and Mark Richt.
So right. So I guess like I say, man, look out between sometime Wednesday morning or Wednesday afternoon to find out what's going on. And as far as the Tate Martell thing, I guess it is official that he, no matter what his situation is, he definitely gonna have to sit out now.
Okay.
The only way he don't have to sit out is if he stays at Ohio State, and that's still like a 50-50 move.
Well, that looks a little bit better for Jaron and Nikoski. Let me take one more call real quick. Like I'm gonna take Jamaica Kane. You be ready for Wednesday at 7. You say 7 or 7:30?
7:30.
You be ready for 7 or 7:30? I mean Wednesday at 7:30. We'll get going with Miami recruiting with McNasty.
All right,
we got to put a Kane behind that McNasty now.
It's McNation, but I got you.
McNation, I'm sorry. You got to put a Kane. We got to put a Kane behind that McNation.
All right.
Mac Nation Kane. You got to put a Kane behind that.
Okay.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that, family. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get Jamaica Kane in real quick, and then I'm done. Because I need to get in the bed, man. I gotta be up real early in the morning, man. $5 donation from J.E. Kane. With the same defense, might be better. Hold on one second. With the same defense, might be better, and whatever offense Enos can drum up, only see us losing one game, and that's the ACC championship game. What you think? I'm along with you, J.A. Kane. I'm right there with you. Go ahead, Jamaica Kane.
What's going on?
Is that what you? What are you talking about? What's the word? What are you talking about?
No, I'm just saying what's going on. I see you getting at my man. Like my man said, you talking to Cookie Monster. It was funny. It was a funny back and forth, man.
Blah,
they got to a point where you was like, I can't hear this dude. He's screaming. He didn't even hear you say that.
Bro, he was blah 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 blah. He said, you know what he said? He said, y'all only won one championship since between 1990 and 2000, this and that. And I said, but we still beat y'all ass. Y'all only won one, too. Y'all won one in 13, 14 years. That's y'all won one in the past 20. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what are you talking about? And the one that y'all went to against Oklahoma, we were supposed to be there, not y'all. I don't even know how y'all got in that one.
His main purpose was to get on and yabbity that, trying to think he was going to get at you.
Yeah,
some people like, oh, I'm gonna get on him, I'm gonna get at him tonight, and he wasn't succeeding.
Blah blah.
Somebody sitting there looking at him, think, oh, he had some people watching to see if he could accomplish something.
Now you're gonna call somebody else station to talk about me.
He ain't accomplished nothing. But anyway, listen, a couple of things.
Ain't no couple of things. I'm trying to get off.
Oh, okay.
You know I gotta be to work early. I gotta be to work at 4:30 in the morning.
I got you. It's gonna be quick. The Lamar thing. One of the reasons I want Lamar, and I don't know if anybody kind of think about this, is this. He's already dealt with. See, okay, he hasn't been around Miami for a while, but he's already dealt with a big time play.
He's around Miami all the time.
You know, I know he is. I'm just talking about as far as coming out and coaching and stuff. He's been around a big time play caller. One of the people that people respect out there, even though it's not his age. Say it again?
Petrino.
You know what I'm saying? When he was at Louisville.
Petrino.
Yeah, he was really, really. This was one of the biggest play calls you can think about. So he's done that to come in with this guy. He'll be carrying that on. He already know how to coach wide receivers in that type of offense anyway. So I think that would be a plus for him.
He's my number one guy if we can get him.
Yeah. Hey, you're going to get mad at me about this one, though. You know,
I'm hanging up on you.
I totally agree. You're not going to hang up this one. This is what I'm saying, because we're just not going to agree. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I'm just going to let me just make this point and I'm done. One of the reasons why I think is if Sam Bruce's situation was just like Thomas, I'd say no problem. One of the reasons why it's not, it's a little different. The AD is going to have a hard time to convince the president to take a kid that's been arrested. Here's the thing. When a kid has been arrested in the school and everybody knows that, you have to sell that to the president. And I also look at it on the local police.
Do you know who our president is?
I know, but listen to what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying, but do you understand who our president is? Do you know our president wrote NCAA a letter cursing him out like I would have cursed him out?
I know, he's no joke. He's no joke. But what I'm trying to say is to try to really convince it. It's not just
how long ago did that happen?
It happened a while, but here's the thing.
No, you brought that up, and I'm just going to end this conversation real quick. Like, we can't say what's going to happen on that because he was a kid and happened 3 years ago. If we're going to sit here and say that everybody deserves a second chance, and a kid that got arrested for marijuana at 18, right, and gotten a few scuffles at the age of 18, there should be nobody in the military. The whole military should be military would be done.
You're 100% right. But what I'm saying is they're gonna. Might be wrong, as might be right. They're going to have a little different situation when it comes to colleges. And this somebody might say I'm bugging on this one, but the local police department may look a certain way on that too.
What the fuck local? What the Carl Gables police ain't got? Mine is a private school.
They arrested a kid that you brought back on campus now.
So what? To answer this question, how many white kids got arrested that got brought back on campus?
It could be a lot.
Okay, then so
but you know it's not the same.
So what? So if it's not the same, then we need to talk about why it's not the same.
And they'll probably have to go to a voting committee, and the voting committee.
If it's not the same, we need to talk about why it's not the same.
Say it again.
If it's not the same, then we're gonna have to have a discussion on why it's not the same.
Okay.
Young black kid get arrested, can't come back on campus. Young white kids get arrested all the time and come back on campus.
100%, but maybe that kid doesn't play at a sport.
It doesn't matter if he did play high profile sport, he probably would come back on campus as well. So we can't hold something against a kid that happened 3 years ago.
You know you're not supposed to do it, but you know they do.
Well, we'll see. If that happens, then I will definitely do it. I will show Cursing University of Miami out if that was to come out and that happened. I will put them on blast, and I wouldn't be to come back on campus.
And plus, what has he done JUCO-wise?
I don't know. If he's done
good, that's another thing. Many may look at that like if he hasn't been really active and really doing anything.
We have to look. You don't know, I don't know. But that's it. I'm trying to get off. I'm not trying to stay on too long, so I can't argue that. I can't argue that point too long because I haven't seen what he done JUCO-wise. You haven't seen, so I'm gonna go look up film tonight and see. Tomorrow and see what he did JUCO-wise.
Okay, and it's also going to matter his requirement also. Academically has to really match what they want.
I'm pretty sure that if he matched academically the first time and it was harder for him, I'm pretty sure he can match it academically this time. Then he's been a JUCO.
It's a little different. They seem to do a lot more when you're trying to come out of high school. They do a lot more for you in college. If you're not really catching what they need you to come as a JUCO, they know they can't bring you in.
Well, I mean,
anyway, I explain that to you. I explain that to you a little bit more because I do a lot of that on the basketball side.
What do you know? What do you know about Jalen Hurts?
This is why I'm looking at it. Like I said yesterday, I think it's a ready-made situation for him at Oklahoma. I'm not really sure about what happens with the whole turning the two down and all that type of stuff upside down. I'm not sure what that's about. It's going to be a business decision on that. And I think it's going to come down to Oklahoma and Miami, and whoever sold him more, whoever makes more sense as far as him getting to the league and looking like he's doing somebody that he feels is going to catch the ball, an offensive line that's going to hold him up and make sure he gets what he needs to get. That's basically what's going to come down to. All the other stuff is nonsense. All the other stuff is.
Well, if his father's in his ear, it's not.
He is, and it may not be something that we want to have around because he's looking.
I don't want that around. I don't want that around.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
He's looking to go for his third championship. Remember, he's won 2 already.
Yeah.
So he's looking to go for his third championship, and it's a business move. People need to get that in mind. It's going to be a business move, but it might not make great business sense for them to come to Miami right now anyway. So the better fit would be the kid from Ohio State. He sits a year, but he's still coming to compete with the guys. I don't think he's
gonna come. I don't think he's gonna sit here. I think he's gonna go for that position. I think he's gonna go for that position first. I think he's gonna go for the position first.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you though, if he doesn't come either, man, he's getting somebody in. So either way, he's
gonna get Plumlee. Probably gonna get Plumlee.
Say it again.
Probably gonna get Plumlee.
Even if I think he's still gonna get some Plumlee and somebody else, because I think he's determined to have a competition with 3. And like I said earlier in your comment,
we got a competition with 3. We got a competition with 3. Get 3 that chance.
Walden is not good.
How do we know? How do we know? He was great in high school.
You ever notice when people talk about, even when Ned kind of talks, and he never even bridged that conversation. He doesn't even.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what. I just want to see. I'm ready. I'm ready for spring ball to start so I can see.
And did you talk any about? I know you're probably gonna do it Wednesday. Did you talk any about the offensive lineman that's transferring? Not to you. Did anybody talk?
Nah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that Wednesday.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that Wednesday.
Yeah, okay, good. I think it's a great move. Get him out of here. It don't matter to me.
Yeah, we'll talk about that Wednesday.
We have 3 new guys next year, and that's what I want to say. You know, but anyway, man, I just want to throw that in there, Sam Bruce thing, and say
$2 donation from Jax Kane. Appreciate that, Jax Kane. Yeah, let me get up off this, man, because I gotta go to sleep.
All right, man.
Hey, Wednesday, I'm gonna give either Wednesday or Friday. I'm gonna give you a longer segment. I'm gonna give you a segment by yourself so everybody can see how long-winded you are.
I don't know, man. That's a good one.
Hey, I'm gonna have you on either Wednesday. I'm gonna have you on either Wednesday or Friday.
I just wanted to throw that in there, though.
Matter of fact, I want you and 786K to do your own show one time.
Okay, that's cool. We'll chop it up because we're definitely going to have some great things. I'm writing down things now.
You write them down. Just don't talk about them. You're long-winded.
Yeah. I got some things that where not a lot of people is really thinking about, and I get right into the creases and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, but I can't get you. I can see you see how you about to get into it right now. You was about to get into it right now, so I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you right there, and we'll talk about it Wednesday or Friday. All right, man. I love you, bro. All right.
Hey.
See, look, you don't see, I can't get the phone up.
It's a good one, though. It's a good one. Fuck again, because I know that's coming up. So I want to get mine in. Fuck again.
You want me to put a song on real quick, like, so you can get your, so you can put your on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold up. Hold up. We're gonna do the freestyle, and the freestyle ain't gonna last between me and you.
I ain't no freestyle to do, but I'm gonna do something.
You act like I can freestyle.
I'm gonna do something.
I'm gonna start first. I'm gonna let you come behind me. Fuck again. 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 I'm a gator head. You don't know what this is about. We're taking this shit all the way to South. Out of Miami, the bottom of the bottom. Everybody know we got it all going. Fuck gator, that didn't even rhyme. But I'm gonna bring it back one more time. And I'm gonna pass the microphone to my man, Jamaica Kane. Do whatever the fuck you can. Fuck gator. Fuck gator. Fuck gator. Hey, that's it, man. I'm done, man. You ended it good, and I'm done. I'm done. All right, bro. That's ready for the gator. That's ready for that gator. For that gator matchup that we gonna whoop their ass. And then I'm gonna do a fucking no just for Renegade. Hey man, we out, man. I'll holler at you cats, man.